Good morning, Algebra 1. Just a little bit of clarification on the number 5 worksheet. And the difference today is we have some fractions involved. I'd like to look at a couple of these problems. I'd like to look at number 19. And the first thing you'll notice is you cannot simplify the square root of 3. However, if we think about this fraction as a whole, you can rewrite this as the square root of 3 over 75. Now this fraction can be simplified. We can divide by 3 and get the square root of 1/25. But this is not simplified yet. You've got to use your quotient rule again and rewrite it as the square root of 1 over the square root of 25. The square root of 1 is 1. The square root of 25 is 5. Your final answer here is 1/5. So for a radical to be completely simplified on this worksheet, it has to meet 3 criteria. First, there can be no perfect square factors under the radical sign. For example, 25 was a perfect square. We had to evaluate that to get 5. There can be no fractions under the radicand. In other words, that was right here. There was a fraction. 1/25 was a fraction. If this is all the way simplified, there's no fractions under the radical sign. And third, there can be no square root in the denominator of a fraction. So in other words, we had a square root in the denominator here. In this case, we were able to take that square root, and that's a problem that later on this week is going to get slightly more difficult. I hope this answers the questions today. Have a great day, folks.